Voters are going to the polls right now in Wisconsin, and the lieutenant governor there says it is not pretty, using different words. This comes after his boss, the governor, tried to delay in-person voting for today's primary, but was overruled by the state Supreme Court. We will go there live in a moment, but first, correspondent Peter Ducey with how this affects the Democratic presidential race. Good evening, Peter.
Brett, Democratic candidates are queasy about people who aren't supposed to leave the House, leaving the House to go and vote. So Joe Biden is already looking ahead to November, where poll workers could be replaced by postal workers.
We should be thinking now ahead, have all the experts, both political parties and academia, laying out what it would take to have voting by mail.
First, today's Wisconsin primary, where Bernie Sanders, who won there in 2016, isn't exactly rooting for a repeat, saying, let's be clear, holding this election amid the coronavirus outbreak is dangerous, disregards the guidance of public health experts, and may very well prove deadly. Republicans in Wisconsin disagree and took the Democratic governor, who wanted to delay in-person voting, to court, but not to mess with Biden or Sanders.
It's more critical now than ever that we make sure we fill the mayoral slots, the city council slots, the county board slots, the school boards, quite honestly.
Sanders trails Biden by 303 delegates, but as Bernie's chances of winning the nomination fade, supporters hope his chances of shaping the platform at the convention.
If you are still harboring naive notions of free and fair elections when Democrats are involved, perhaps this will help you disabuse those fantasies. This article and the video that I showed you is from a Fox News report a few days ago. A prominent Democrat lawyer who represented Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign, Mark Ellis, is threatening to sue the state of Nevada unless it immediately suspends prosecutions for ballot harvesting before the June 9th primary, among a slew of other demands, according to a letter obtained by Fox News this past Tuesday. Now, this was written on April 10th to the Nevada Secretary of State, Barbara Kavosky, a Republican. Now, Ellis first took aim at Nevada Revised Statute Section 293.330, in parentheses 4, which prohibits ballot harvesting and permits only certain individuals, like family members, to return ballots. Now, folks, ballot harvesting, or the practice of allowing political operatives and others to collect voters' ballots and turn them in mass to polling stations, has drawn bipartisan concern of fraud from election watchers like myself. Now, we ask that your office and the Office of the Nevada Attorney General immediately announce a suspension of prosecutions under this statute for all elections, which mail-in balloting will be the primary means of voting in the state, Ellis said. Now, this is his letter to the Nevada, Commission. Now, apart from simply declaring themselves a winner at the end of a rifle barrel, the Democrats couldn't possibly have devised a more direct path to hijacking an election. This is the greatest danger that we face in 2020. Not the virus, not North Korea, not even the economic efforts of the virus, but rather the clear intention of one party to steal an election by any means necessary. Don't be distracted. This is one issue that we must not let lie follow. They are arranging for the invalidation of your vote right in front of your very eyes. We must prevent these changes, or like a miraculous resurrection of Lenin, we will see the whole country turn blue November 3rd. Again, I am Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you. And where we go one, we go all.